Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video we're going to talk about the power that I use when I'm camping. So I'm out camping now at a place called Bluff Creek. It's out near the Kenilworth in Queensland, just slightly west of Noosa on the Sunshine Coast. So along the east coast of Australia, if you have a look there, you'll see where it is, and it's a beautiful spot here. And Kenilworth's such a beautiful little town. If you go there, the bakery is awesome. But I want to show you now, I haven't connected a solar panel on here since yesterday afternoon around 4 o'clock. So I'm running a 75 litre fridge freezer, and I ran LED lights and so on, and charging the batteries for my phone, etc., as well as the camera and my external monitor that I'm using now to record this. And my battery now, I've got an ePro Plus battery monitor here. My battery now is on 81% capacity, so I've only used 19% capacity. Now, I'm using an AGM, so it's a 120 amp AGM kick-ass battery, which is available locally here at a place called Australian Direct. They're good battery. The one I'm using is 3 years old, but I will, when I update this battery, I'm going to buy lithium, because I think the lithium are the ways to go. They're a lot lighter, and also you can bring them down to 20% capacity, whereas the AGM battery I'm using now, I can really only safely take it down to 50%. Otherwise, if you go any more than that, you're going to severely dramatically reduce the lifespan of that battery. So I keep it maximum 50, and it's only once I've ever gone down to 60%. Most of the time it's always around that 70-90%, because it's very efficient. These batteries, these fridges I should say, are very efficient. And for those that know, I won this in a competition up at Lake Tinaroo. It's a North Queensland Drifta fans event that's run by Mr. Buckaroony. So if you haven't seen his channel, check out Mr. Buckaroony's channel. It's got lots of great information there similar to what I film. But today's video, I'm going to talk about the solar panel. I have done little clips on it in the past, but I haven't really gone too far in depth. So the solar panel I'm going to use today is not like a regular solar panel that you'll see if you go uptown, like a 12 volt solar panel. This is a high voltage panel. Okay, so this one, it's like a household panel of such, how they're high voltage, but this one's even higher. This one is up over the 50 volts, so this one puts out a lot of 50 volts. And there are some advantages, there are quite a few advantages running a high voltage solar panel when you're camping. They're very efficient, okay? You can run longer cables, because being high voltage, it produces less amps. Okay, so say yesterday I had this solar panel, and I'm going to show you this solar panel shortly. I'll dig it out. It's in the back here, so it's very compact, it's very lightweight, it's like a solar blanket, but we'll get to that. Now yesterday it was producing around 51 volts, and it was producing about 3.5-4 amps. But those voltages, if you're using the correct solar multi-power point, I think they're called MPPT solar regulator, what they do is a good quality one will convert those extra voltages into amps. So I'm running a Vectron. Okay, it's a Vectron, it's a 50 amp, it can go up to a maximum 50 amps, and it can handle 100 volts. So I can plug a 100 volt solar panel into it with no problems at all. So what it does is it converts the extra voltages into amps. Now, as you're aware, with 12 volts, cable loss is a big issue. So, and this is one of the advantages I can get away with using a much thinner cable and much longer cable because I do not have the problem like a conventional 12 volt system on long distances where it dramatically drops the voltages down. So it's much more efficient. And then the multi-point power point tracking Victron energy stuff, it does the rest. It converts all those extra into. So those 3.5 amps, they were getting converted to 16 amps. So I was putting 16 amps into my battery. So, which is brilliant. And this is a small portable solar panel, which I'm going to take out shortly and show you, and I'll set it up and I'll show you an example of what it's producing, because right now I think we're not in the ideal solar period right now. Okay, I think it's around, I don't know if it's 8 a.m, 9 a.m, I don't know. I haven't looked at the clock yet. I woke up about quarter to 7. It might be around 9 a.m, thereaboutish. But even at that time of the day, it's quite amazing just how much power these generate. So where it is, just let me make some room here, excuse me back. Right here, I store it right here. So just excuse me back and I'll pull this out. So that's it. It weighs approximately 8 kilos, thereabouts. It's sold by, I got this one from Drifta. So you know how much I like Drifta. So Drifta sells these, and you can buy them as a kit that includes the MPPT solar regulator. So you can't use just any solar regulator with these. It has to be a high voltage solar regulator that can handle over 50 volts. And as far as I'm concerned, the only one to get is your Victron. So don't worry about anything else, look at anything else. If you get one of these, go to the Victron, or better off, just get the full kit. It comes with everything you need. So we're going to go set this up there outside now. So I'll move the camera outside and then we'll plug it in, and I'll show you some of the results this thing is putting out, and this earlier time of the day. Okay, so we're going to set it up over here. The sun's coming from that direction, so it's a little bit hazy, it's a little bit overcast at the moment, so we're not going to get it's not the ideal conditions, it's not the best, but it's not too bad. I can see it's a fair few clouds around, but still gives you a better idea, because these things are also efficient in cloudy conditions as well, because those high voltages, they transfer to the amps, so it helps work a lot more efficient in cloudy conditions as well. Now they come with legs, as you can see here, they've got legs, and these straps are adjustable and you can unclip them. Okay, now inside here you've got the plug that connects to your extension lead. Now it comes with a 10-meter extension lead, and also comes with a shorter 3-meter lead that plugs into your solar regulator, and then your 10-meter lead plugs into this. Now there's also, as a bonus, it comes with a security cable here, so you can actually tie this to around a tree or somewhere and strap that just to protect it from any theft as well. So, but right now, let's set this up. So it just folds out, like I mentioned. So it's like a blanket as such. Now, I don't think I mentioned how many watts it is. This here is 250 watts. Okay, I'm making this look more awkward than what it is. I should have put the first two panels out first and then put the straps out. So that looks pretty good. Okay. Now I'll show you something else that it comes with. Excuse me back. Now this is the lead that it comes with. I'll show you that shortly. You also get this bag with it, which you can keep your accessories inside. And that lead just goes in the accessory in the bag. And that bag's got Velcro. You see it's got Velcro along the edges there. And what that does is that Velcros to the back of this and it keeps everything together. So I reckon that's a pretty good feature. Now this is the lead, so you can see doesn't need a very thick cable, so it packs up really lightweight. So all we do is we plug that in here. And now we'll just run this. So just excuse me guys, I'll just go and plug this over here. And I'll just go and connect it to the battery now, and then I'll grab my phone. It's got an app that comes with it, and with that app I can see what it's producing. Okay, so now that's all connected now. Now the solar regulator app, which you can download for free of Vectron. So it's just called Vectron Connect. So it's just connecting now, and so it connects via Bluetooth. Okay, so at the moment, even though it's reasonably cloudy at the moment, that's producing over 50 volts. So there's over 50 volts coming out of those, and that translates that to 3 amps. And right now I'm getting 10 amps going into the battery, and it is 9:10 in the morning. So it's not the ideal. So you can see now we've got more cloud cover coming over, and that's just, yeah, that's still on 10 amps. Actually it's building up now. Now yesterday afternoon, I plugged this yesterday afternoon in around 2 p.m. and I had it going for about a couple hours, and that was enough to just about virtually fill that battery up. It was producing at 16 amps at one stage. So yeah, I'll see if you can, I don't know if this will, it's a bit bright, I don't know if this will show, but you can see there right now it's 48. Oh, we're just a little bit too far away. Okay, so we just lost connection to the Bluetooth. So we'll just move back here. So right now that's 50 volts. Fairly overcast at the moment, as you can see. And we're still getting 9 amps in. So that's pretty good. Now, I don't know of any 12 volt panels of this size, 250 watts, that can produce those sort of numbers at this time of the day. So you can imagine what sort of numbers they will produce in the middle of the day. It'll probably be well over 16 amps. So yeah, so we'll grab the camera and I'll give you a close-up look of the panels. Now it's a, what do they call it? I think it's a PTTE or PPTE, I think it's a PTTE, Japanese made panel on these, so they're very good high quality. So you do pay, they're not the cheapest, okay, but you do pay for this, but you do get what you're paying for, okay. It's just, as far as I'm concerned, for those that want to save some weight and don't have, I used to have a 200 watt solar panel, household solar panel up on the roof, but then when I had to remove that to put the iCamper on it, because as you know, the iCamper with its fiberglass hard shell is not, it's not flat, so you can't put that up there. So yeah, that's right, it was a household solar panel, so you can actually use household solar panels on these, and I know quite a few number of campers that actually do that, and they have the similar advantages of what this does with the high voltages, although the voltages is not as high as what this one here. So this one is specifically made by Bruce Loxton, I think his name is, from Safiery in Brisbane there. Okay, so you should check his website out. Go to Safiery and also go to the Drifta website. He's got a lot of details on these as well, and these are very popular for those with the dot trailers you can see in the background here. I don't know if you can see, so what we might do another video soon. One of the owners is just walking behind the camera now, so hi Steve, you probably can't hear him. He's got this real beaut dot trailer there, so we might do a quick review on that as well. So I'll grab the camera and I'll see how steady I can hold the camera and give you a closer look at these panels. So before I do that, we've got a bit more sun out now, although there is a little bit of haze there, but it's a bit more sun, so I'll just get the app going and let's see what these are producing at the moment. Again, it's not ideal conditions, but it's better than it was before. Okay, 16 amps. Okay guys, it's 17 minutes past 9 in the morning on the east coast of Australia. Okay, it's just coming on to spring. We're just past the winter, so it's just coming on to spring. And this is producing at the moment 16 amps. Okay, and I can see there's still cloud cover there, even though it does look fairly bright here. It's pretty hazy, so it'll actually even produce more than that. And that battery is already on absorption charge too, because that'll be well and truly charged well before midday. So they work. These things, they produce a lot of energy. Now, they do get very hot, especially in summer. Just be careful when you touch these. They can get quite warm. It's surprising the heat that comes out of these actually. I'll get you to have a close look at that. So they're the Japanese panels. This has got like a heavy duty vinyl backing, I believe. And also this is fully waterproof as well. So it's 100% waterproof. You can have no problems leaving this out in the rain. So we'll just come around, we're just going to go around inside the vehicle and I'll show you the solar regulator. So that's the solar regulator, guys. So like I said, is that focused? There we are. Like I said, this is a 50 amp, so you don't need to get a 50 amp. It's just that I already own this. In the kit it comes with a 20 amp. So I think the 20 amp will just be enough, and it's a lot cheaper. Okay, now if any questions, just put them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. I've owned this for quite some time now, and I've been testing it out for quite a while now, so I feel it's a good time to run a more long-term review on it. So I'm very happy with it, can't be any happier. It's a top-notch solar panel. You do pay for it, but not a lot more than some of the better named 12-volt solar panel companies out there. This is not that much more, and it offers so many more advantages on it. So it is high voltages, so do be careful what you plug it into. Now the plugs that come with it are designed to only be plugged into the particular MPPT solar regulators. Okay, so you can't make a mistake of plugging them into a normal solar regulator, hence why they're blue color, so they're color coded, and it will not plug into any of your other regular solar panels, so it's designed to only fit that particular solar regulator. So that's a big bonus there for safety there. So stay tuned, keep watching, more videos are coming. I'm out camping at the moment, as I mentioned, and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.